Hello everybody and welcome back to Derail Valley. So, without further ado, let's get this started. Now, we are currently at the farm, right? If I remember right. Yeah, we're at farm. Alright. And wait, didn't I pick up 2 orders or did they went away. Okay, well, hang on, I gotta go back to the station. I picked up 2 orders in the last video because they're going to the same location and we're going to pull them with the S060. Unfortunately, they have disappeared. Oh god, so it's all the orders. There's no orders on this table. Developers, did you break the game or something? Something broke. Retrieve all items. Something broke. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to the world map. We're going to go to the sawmill. Don't worry about the S060. It's still going to be sitting there because it's not in the default spawn point. But, let me make sure that it's not game-wide. It should just be that one location. And they probably will spawn back in when I teleport back over there. Hopefully. That's my hope. Will it happen? Probably not. Hopefully it does. That way it makes life easier. Get out of alt. Yeah, there we go. Alright. We're not doing shunting. Can't do logistical. Is there only one delivery? Oh no, wait, no. There's another shunting, which I'm not gonna do. So we're gonna do a delivery to food factory in town. It's not gonna pay the best, but you can get it done. And which track is this on? B60 track, okay. Which end though? CBX 100 and CBX 184. This is the 50 track, isn't it? This would be the 60 track, I think. Alright. And, well, actually, we can just go by order. So, FM, FH, 81. FM, FH, 81. Well, there's only one train on here, so you should be good. EX. 4 cars, right? 4. Yep. We're good. No. However, which direction is our train facing? Because we're facing southwest. We need to go northeast, right? Yeah. So northeast is that way. So we are facing the right direction. Sweet. We get in front of the load and we will be on our way. We're going to use the reserve steam just to move our train around right now. And then after that, we'll switch over. So we'll activate the lubricator. Go over here and turn on the air pump and dynamo. Move the handbrake. Make sure there's no brake cycle. Put your brake in service. And let's get this thing moving. Oh, yep. Yeah, we don't need to be moving this fast. I forgot how fast this train picks up speed. Alright. So according to the station map, S060 track is just two clicks over. Okay. Easy enough. We're gonna raise that water level up. Oh, whoops. Man, sometimes I'm a smart tool in the shed, ain't I? Alright, see how we got water in the needle now? That's a good thing. Alright. Maybe I should cool down on using full reg, but we should be fine. We're running on leftover steam. I didn't think that leftover steam would be this strong though. Alright, crank it. That's full. We shouldn't need to add water for a long time. Once we actually get this thing rolling. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. And I killed a man in Reno just to watch him die. Alright. Now this train won't be moving that fast because, I mean, we only have like what? Not even 1 bar of pressure in boiler. But anyway, you don't want to run your boiler dry at all. In fact, as we start going down the line here, depending on how hard I decide to run this machine, I don't think we're going to run it that hard. I think we're going to be pretty light on it. But depending on how hard we run it, will ultimately decide on how much fuel and steam that we're using and how much water we're using. And not too bad. I normally do more gentle than that. If you watch the last video, you know that. Alright, hook it up. Lock it in. Airline set. Alright, we're good to go. Let's get this fire breathing. Look at our steam pressure just shoot up. Now, in order to maintain that pressure, we don't need the fire super hot. But just to get our pressures up to begin with, we're gonna get it pretty darn hot. Firebox temp is dropping, surprisingly. I don't really know why the firebox temp is dropping, but it is. Nonetheless. Alright, we're good to shove off. Alright, we're gonna run it hard. Hey, looky there, we're operating it properly. That's pretty good. Yeah, look at there. That's probably the best I've ran this machine. I don't know what the speed limit is. 9, 6, okay. I'll make sure to not go over 6. I don't know what that said, but we're still good. We're gonna go straight through the sawmill and go up to Food Factory in town, was it? Yeah, Food Factory in town. Alright, sweet. Alright. There we go, we got it quick. Whew. Well, I think I'm gonna cut off the reg because we are running pretty quick. Fire's gonna be black because there's no more steam pushing through. It's just straight coal going right now. Even though the dampener is pulled all the way out. Now I don't know what the speed is through here. However, it sounds like we're going faster, and I don't really like that. Let's slow it down until I can see what our speed is. Because these turns are sounding spicy. Let me cool down the fire. We're not using steam right now, so there's no reason to have the dampener open. I believe this is a straight shot from here. Almost. We're almost on the straight track. But we can really open her up now. The chest has like no pressure in it. Why is that? Is that because we're already like at our max speed or something? Gotta be that, right? Probably. Dampener's fully pulled. I don't know. Yeah, it's clear as day. All right, we're good. Let's cut off the rag so we can and fill up this reservoir a little bit. Apparently the limit around here was 5. I gotta let this pressure build back up. I let the fire get a little cool. Is what happened. According to the world map, well, according to where I think we're at, I think we're getting close to the bridge. I guess we're gonna see embers right now as the fire is heating back up. I'll reduce the cutoff wheel and that should help us. Oh, now I've cut off the wreck. We need water. We're going also uphill, which makes it harder to tell as well on what we need to do. Now, according to the world map here, we need to go that way, over there. I have to let this thing build back some pressure, though. Come on. Train's doing its best right now. Down goes the firebox temp. Up it goes again. All right. We'll be at Food Factory in town in almost no time. Oh god. According to the world map, yeah, it's just around the bend, so we can close this up and call it a day. Are we going uphill now? No, we just have brakes set too high. Alright, a bridge, which means we're coming into Food Factory in town here in a heartbeat. Which is A-OK for me. Speed of 3, by the way, so let's up this up to about, yeah. What track do you want to be on? C4I. Okay. Going straight in, we'll be on the C track. And C4I from the north, because we are coming from north, right? Yeah. Will just be one to the left. All right. This locomotive is done. Well, this train ride's done. I mean, oh, it is a nice train. I will say this is a nicer train than what you used to have to start going for. Which our headlights were in the wrong direction this entire time, by the way. I can't believe I didn't realize that. Might as well fill the boiler up. Because when I paid the daggum insurance copay, it's gonna be a pretty penny on my head. and turn off the lubricator. Alright. Now time to turn the job into the station. That was a fast pull-in, by the way. I think that was about the fastest I've ever pulled into a station in this game. But nonetheless, it was fun. Alright, validate. Wow, 29 minutes. That is quick. You guys want to stick around for another haul? Harbor in town is always good pace. I'm not doing shunting. We've already done shunting. We can't do logistics. So, steel mill, no. Oh, that's just right down. Right down. Okay. Harbor in town. 2 harbor in town missions. You know what? Let's knock these out of the way. Oh. Just one of these would be enough. Oh my, yeah. Ooh. 30 grand, but that is a, that's something. If we go down here to licenses, we need train length 1 in order to do the first one, which is 24,000. I mean, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and do that. Congratulations. Alright, so let's do this one. It's a pretty heavy weight, so we'll go ahead and knock it out of the ballpark. Now, that does mean we're going to have to turn our train around. Because we're going back the way we came. For the most part, we're actually going to go up on that bridge. To make it a little quicker. But, we need... there should be a turntable here, right? Yes. I gotta pull straight forward, though. I gotta pull forward through here. Which I've already done. So there's a turntable. Not too far away. Might as well turn everything back on. I can do this from the ground. Get the fire going again. Actually, we don't need it. We're just going to be operating the train right now, so no need for fire yet. Fire will be vital in a minute. All right. Hey, look at that. We're running clear. Get it? Because we don't have fire going right now. Oh, DH4 over there and a DE2. By the way, I did cover in the last video where the slug is and the location for the key. We actually went to the shop that the key's located at in order to what was it? In order to buy the shovel and this lighter. Yeah, we have to hop onto that round table and spin this train around. Then go through the center track. And all will be dandy. I forgot, what is straight through? Just, yeah, that's a long way. We're gonna go the short way. The short way is we go up here and straight through there. So this thing's max speed is about 60 or 6, well, it's about 65, I'd say, running on full reg, maybe 70. Actually, I think it's pushing past 70. Just a wee bit. Alright. Now, I discovered something about this game. You wanna know what I discovered? You can do a manual push on the turntable. I didn't know that. If I knew that, it would have made doing the Roadhouse things easier. And I think we'll just be doing this instead of the electric from now on. Electric's fun and all, but I think this is better. It even works if you're on the turntable partially. But I think they try to fix that. The DH4 is not a bad locomotive. I do recommend driving that around at least a time or two, because it does have an automatic transmission sort of in it. I've explained it in multiple videos, but essentially it has 3 turbines, and the turbines act like different gears. So you have 3 gears essentially, plus reverse. And so when you're operating it, the engine spools up the turbines one by one, and then what's it called? Oh yeah. Purge. Oh, yeah. So it goes and spins up the turbines one by one, and that kind of acts like a gearing, in a way. Makes it pretty cool. So what is our order? What track? C30. Oh god. It's that one. No, it's not. It's that one, the white ones. Okay. Not too bad. Now we don't want to blow the chest up. So that's why you see me not really giving it that much power. Our chest is at like 3 bar. And the only reason why I say that is because, you know, this train's to go really stupid fast. Also, I'm noticing I'm getting lag all of a sudden. I don't know what that's from. I'm gonna see if I can fix that. Yeah, that seems to have worked. Alright. Oh. I may have done a miscalculation. I may have done a miscalculation there, just a wee little bit. I didn't realize that center track was a service track. All these tracks on the B track are service tracks. Didn't realize that. Ah, lovely day to be driving around the train, isn't it? It's almost nighttime, so not really day anymore, but still, you know. We're maintaining our speed decently. We're just going by reg right now to maintain our speed. On these locomotives back in the day when you were working them, you operate full reg and just use the cutoff. Unless you're doing this little bit of track work that we're doing right now, just moving this train around. But once you're hitched up to a load, you're running full reg and operating off the cutoff wheel. Or on this case, the Johnson bar. All right. Is our first load green? It looks like it. Okay. Oh god, I went into lean. Oh yeah, that's right, because we dropped off at the C4I track, so the 30 track is right there, next to it. We're already lined up and ready to go. So yeah, this track right here, you don't want to blow through. Uh, I wish the game had Janies instead of complicated. Well, not really complicated. Instead of these like worm gear stuff. You know. All right, Loco. Time to do your thing. It doesn't have a brake light on the back. I'm just realizing that. Like it has cab lights, but it doesn't have it set up to be a brake. Alright, you ready for a soft, gentle touch? It's like gentle. Oh, you're not done. Alright, I'd say we're there. This is our load, right? This is going to, it's FH90? Yep. Alright. Julio. Let's get it out of here. Once the air pressure gets built up. We built this city. Oh, no. There you go. We built this city on rock and we built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Dump water. Might as well fill that needle up. We're gonna have a long journey here. All right, you guys ready to go? Once we're at full pressure, it doesn't suck as much. Doesn't suck as much coal down. See? It's now laxed up. Now, let's get out. No, 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 no. But we are now a long train, which means we don't have to utilize. No wheel slip. That is very surprising. I think that's pretty clear. Not anymore, though. Throw that full forward and let's get this thing running. I need to get these steam pressures up. We gotta keep this firebox full right now. And I apparently need to dump some water because there's no water in that sight glass. We don't want to blow this daggone boiler up. Alright, come on. I think we're gonna have a fun time here, guys. As long as we are balancing our water to steam, we should be fine. But we need to keep this fire hot on top of that. Oh, we're slowing down big time. Come on. We're maintaining a pressure right now. Oh god. Set the brake. We're gonna get this fire hot. I mean, the max they'll go is to like 1300. That's as hot as this fire likes to get. But it seems that we're gonna have to run this train very hard to get up this incline here. So, in order to run this train very hard, we're gonna make sure we have plenty of water in this needle. We're also gonna click like crazy to make sure the fire stays full of coal. I don't understand why the fire temp sometimes drops and rises and does all these weird shenanigans. Alright, let's get this train moving again. Come on, move forward. Dadgummit. Yeah, we're not gonna have the pressure to move forward. We just don't have it. We're gonna have to go the long way around. That's what that means. Oh god. A little bit of lag. It'll be fun. This isn't no S282, I can tell you that much. Come on, brakes. We used a lot of steam there by accident. Come on. Release the brakes and start moving forward. Yeah, there you go. We're losing pressure. Which is not good. Well, we're maintaining 10 kilometers an hour. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go the long way, which I didn't want to have to do, but that's our only option because we can't make it up that bend there. We're just gonna burn down all the trees, it'll be fine. We are using a lot of water on this run. More water than I would like to admit that we're using. We basically don't have to worry until we get to the sawmill, which we'll know when we're going through the sawmill. We're only doing 20, so we shouldn't really have a hard time going around these turns. Oh, we're doing much higher than 20. We're doing over 60. Holy crap. I didn't realize we were going downhill. Probably why the sight glass went empty. I mean, that thing says we can do 60, so we'll be doing 60. This is going to take a hot minute to get that steam pressure back up. The steam pressures don't seem to want to go back up. See if the blower's going to help. Alright, looks like the firebox temperature is finally going back up again. It is doing it slowly, but it is going back up. This order's only... How much does this order weigh? Because it should have... Yeah, 376 tons. But I guess a grade 2 is a little bit much. At 2%'s a little bit crazy, I guess. Alright, let's get the train running. The faster the train runs, the hotter this fire gets. See, now we're not shooting embers, which is a good sign. It means that the dampeners, we're at a pretty good ratio right now. I want to keep this firebox nice and hot, get our steam pressures back up. You gotta remember, this is not the S282, which means, number one, it can't go as fast as the S282, which is why you don't really hear the stack talking, but it also doesn't have the boiler capacity, nor the cooling or range of the S282. I mean, this really is just made for shunting cars around the station. It's not made for these hauls. So yes, you can shunt 500 tons, but can you reliably pull that tonnage around and not have to worry about it? Not really. I wouldn't recommend it. But shunting it, you'll be fine. I kind of like the fact that this has the tanks on the actual locomotive, because that allows this locomotive to be weighed down a bit more on your wheels. Now, granted, if you have a big old boiler, you don't have to worry about that. But with a big old boiler comes more torque. And that extra torque can kind of mess you up a little bit. We're running dark. They're definitely running dark, and I don't know why. I need to dump it. Come on now. Which means that firebox temp's gonna drop quite a bit. But hey, we're maintaining our speed right now, so that's fine. Wait, why is it? It's set going the wrong way. Are we out of water? I think we're out of water. Not good. Oh no, we got water. Okay, we got water. We're good. Almost scared me for a second there, game. Because, we should totally be fine. I think that's all the water that we got. Which is not good. That's not good at all. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna blow the boiler if we're not careful. Let's run back to the steel mill, pay the copay so that way this thing's restocked. Because I think we're almost out of water. I mean, they made it very hard to tell, but I think I can see the bottom of this tank. And on top of that, there's no water being added here, and we're dumping it. We're gonna have to kill fire. I'm trying to avoid a boiler explosion right now. And while we're at it, we might as well correct that. Station house is where that green light's coming from. I was leaning. I thought I was. I couldn't tell. Oh, by the way, they are planning to add AI traffic into the game. That is coming. I don't know when. I just know that they have plans for it. That like it's a self-lapping, and go over here, go to fees. I gotta pay roughly $2,000. Okay. Now hop back in our locomotive, which apparently has turned off all the accessories because of that. Okay, now let's fill you back up with some coal and get you shoved off. You may want to add some water beforehand, though. I want to make sure there's at least water in the sight glass before I fire this daggum engine back up. I don't want to blow this thing up. That'd be horrible. This boiler is very, very close to blowing. Ooh, God. Okay. Note to self, the S060 cannot go from one side of the map to the other side of the map without running out of water. Now that may have been on me, but still it applies. This thing will run out of water. Yeah, it definitely was on me. If we had decided to go this way before the other way, then we wouldn't have lost as much water as we did. And so, yeah, a long way would have been better for conserving. I think we would have made it. We probably would have made it to the station too, because we would have had momentum and everything else, and leftover over. What the heck did I do? Okay, and leftover steam pressure. We're gonna fill this needle all the way up. Then we'll light the fire, and we'll get on our merry way. All right. Yeah, that was very safe. You just keep a lit lighter in your pocket. Now the fire can breathe. Alright. We'll shove off here once our pressures get back to where they should be. Put the Johnson bar forward. Alright, now we can get this thing rolling. The Johnson bar forward, that cylinder cock pulled. Oh, it set the handbrake. That's why. Don't worry about all the embers, they'll be fine. The wildlife will survive. We are losing boiler pressure, which is great. It's fantastic. Don't know why. We have a very hot firebox. I'm barely adding any water into the system. I'm just adding enough to where it doesn't go dry. Game's like, yeah, but I don't care. You know, the whole point of a needle is so that you can see the water that's in the needle. If you don't see water in the needle, you have a problem. Oh God. I'm adding a ton of water into the system, by the way, for a very good reason. Seems actually like we're doing it's going to be doing a decent enough job. But I need to shut this off as soon as I can. We're on level track, so this is pretty accurate to how much water we actually have in the boiler. So yeah, I'm gonna keep adding. Oh God, lag. Okay, lag is almost over. We don't really have to worry about speed because our boiler pressures are way too low to worry about speed. I'm still getting lag. Not anymore though. That was weird. The fire should hopefully balance out the pressure, but I'm not entirely sure that it will. Oh, it is. As soon as I cut that water going into it, it started raising up. Now it's clear. But we're losing water. Oh, I love this game. It's a great game. Yeah, a lot of management when driving Steam. That needle is your biggest part. If this needle runs out of water, you're about to explode. So you gotta keep your eye keen on it. Our pressures are increasing slowly. Are maintaining about 50, which is good enough for this track. Now we've been operating this locomotive not too bad. Our pressures are going back down again. Train must be actually working now. That is a thing. If your train is starting to work, it's obviously done put more strain and cause you to lose some more pressure because the chest is getting more strain on it. What we could actually do is actually come off of the cutoff wheel a little bit. We can maintain our speed using the cutoff. Well, this is Johnson bar, but I'm used to the S060, so I'll call it a cutoff wheel every once in a while. But you can keep your reg open if you want to, and just use your cutoff wheel to regulate everything. Or another thing, you can cut your bar back a little bit. Now we do need to add quite a bit more water because we are slowly going down on water. So I'm going to put it at the half mark and see if we're still losing water. If we are, we're using steam. If we are, then I'm going to have to increase it more then. But by cutting back our reg, we should... Oh god. Cut off the reg entirely and give it some brakes. If you see embers, you need to cut that back whenever you're going this speed. If you... Oh, let me rephrase that. If you're running the locomotive hard, you'll see embers anyway. But if you just start to see embers and you're not really running the locomotive that hard, then cut the dampener back. Are we cooking? I think we're cooking a little. Not really. We came fully off the reg because we are on decline. Means we can finally start building up our steam pressure again by reducing the rate at which we add the water. However, this is a 40 turn coming up ahead. we should have enough steam to get to where we're going now. We're at the bridge. Yeah, we're very close. We operate this locomotive high speed one direction, slow speed the other direction. Gotta love it. If I actually sat and let the pressures build up and after we operated this train like we should have, then it would have been fine. But we'll take this opportunity to get the speed back, the pressures up a little bit, just so we can move around a little bit. Speed of 4. Yeah, that blower did help the fire heat. Oh, we're cooking. Alright, so where are we parking? The C30 track. Okay. Wait, no. E9I track. Okay. Now, game seems to be operating fine now. So, okay. Here's something I can do. There wasn't even that much stuff in the memory. There was only 311 megabytes. I don't know. It is running clean. Whoa. I'll use what little pressure I got left. We are to get this thing on the right track, but come on now. I didn't even realize that was not on the right one. I even looked down here. The chest is going over 6 bar, which is more than what we have in the actual boiler. Hey look, the pressures are going up now. I get it. Derail Valley devs. You guys made it to where if this train's stationary, the firebox temp will increase like crazy. I see it. I see what you did. And the reason why they did it that way, I guarantee it, is so that way the daggum, whatchamacallit, that way you can get up and go faster. You don't have to sit around and wait for the boiler to reach pressure. By the way, if you just hold the buttons down instead of tapping them, it goes and it returns it. So it's actually real useful. Alright, come on, loco. I didn't even realize that there was morning dew. Oh yeah, we do have a bell. All right. We wasted a lot of our leftover steam, but it'll be fine. Guys, we ran out of water again. That's fun. 3 over, so 1, 2, and that's the third. Right? That's how that works. No, that's 8i. I want the next one. Alright. And this big locomotive, well, this big train's about to be parked. Actually, we're not even inside fully. I don't think. We need to go a little bit further. But yeah, this thing's definitely a shunter, not a hauler. Does not have the capacity for hauling. I hope they add on like a bigger tender for the S282. That'd be like a cool thing that you could unlock and buy. Because currently the S282's tender is not bad, right? I just would prefer a bigger tender. We're still on the train somehow, surprisingly. Okay. And see, this is how you use up all your steam. Now, the game actually makes it to where whenever you do like your insurance copay, it resets the locomotive. So you don't really have to worry about anything that we've changed on here, except maybe the water. The water, we want to close that up. But other than that, that's it. The accessory drives will all shut off by themselves. And set up the handbrake. Alright. And the handbrake will set by itself too. If it wasn't like that, then I wouldn't just be going around and dashing off. But I found we figured that out actually in this video, so if you didn't notice, take a look back at when we stopped at the steel mill. The steel mill. That's where we figured that one out. Now, hopefully we get a decent enough payout from this. I mean, I think it was supposed to be like 24, I think. And will we end up getting 80 minutes? I did get the time bonus. Looky there. All right, sweet. That was 36 grand? Holy cow. Hey guys, you know what we can do now? We can unlock a DM3. But the S282, we're so close. We're super close to that. See, this is a freight haul with long 2 and hazmat. And this train actually isn't that big. Actually, can we... No, hazmat costs a ton, if I remember right. Long 2 we might as well get, because that's useful. But, we scroll down here to hazmat. Yeah, hazmat 1 costs $40,000. And not to mention, you got to go all the way up to hazmat 3 and military. It's just insane. But what we're most likely going to end up doing is we're going to go... our next video, we're going to aim for a DH4 or the S282. Actually, we'll go S282 because it can haul more than the DH4 and it's a steam locomotive, so you get to see more steam. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon, and I will see you in the next one.